Hello everybody, welcome back to the RV Kitchen and welcome if you're new. I've had some requests for some keto meals, so I'm including a couple of those, and then I have some non-keto. So let's get in the kitchen and start cooking, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, today I'm attempting some low-carb, easy pancakes. So for our dry ingredients, we have almond flour. I got Swerve. You can use any sweetener that you prefer, but this one has 0 calories and it measures just like sugar, 1-to-1 ratio. Baking powder, some salt. For the wet ingredients, avocado oil, some vanilla, 4 eggs, almond milk, and then once we've made them, don't forget your sugar-free, low-calorie syrup. This has 3. We're going to put the wet ingredients in first. Have all the wet ingredients in. We're going to go ahead and blend that up, and then we'll add the dry ingredients. And now we're going to let it set for 5 minutes. We'll get the skillet ready while we're waiting. We'll get that sprayed. And I believe it was medium-low heat. The link for the recipe is going to be in the comment box below. And I will have all your ingredients at the end of this clip. Okay, the recipe said to cook these for 2 to 4 minutes and then flip them over and cook them for another 2 to 4. Now it also says to wait until, I'm sorry, I've moved my directions, hold on. It says cook the pancakes until the bubbles begin to appear on the top and the edges are set and dry. I had some bubbles, I mean not all of them, but the edges are set. I did peek under these and they are brown. They are drying out on top, which makes me feel like it's time to turn them over. It's not like cooking a regular pancake, however, so they're just a little different. But it all is We gotta get used to it, or I do anyway. My blood sugar has been quite high lately, and I've been wearing a monitor to see what spikes my sugar, and it seems to be bread mostly, especially pizza, but that's okay because I'm not a big fan of pizza. But I thought I'd give all this a try because it's just a matter of mindset and changing things up. But these look quite good. So now I'm just going to wait for the second side. It says 2 to 4 minutes. And then we will pull them off, and I've got enough for another batch. You can also make these into waffles, but I make shuffles, egg sandwiches, so I'll show you those. I'll try to do those later this week. I think I've got enough pancakes for a week here because I don't think I'd eat but 2, maybe 3 with some scrambled eggs. So anyway, I'll take a picture of my finished plate. I got the next batch on. I just wanted to show you how well it holds together because the keto foods apparently don't hold together very well, but this is very good. The texture's good, taste is wonderful. But see how it does? Nothing crumbling there. And it definitely tastes good even dry with nothing on it, so it's a hit for my kitchen. Today I was grilling some chicken and I had a bunch of potatoes that needed to be used up, so I sliced these up and found a recipe for skillet potatoes. It was super simple and it cooked fairly quickly and went deliciously with our chicken, and I did some broccoli on the side, just steamed it in the microwave. So basically you just layer these potatoes and then you put the cheese and onions in the middle, and then do your next layer, and you just keep going until you use up your potatoes. After you get all your layers in, you're going to put the lid on and set your skillet to the lowest setting. You need it to where it turns on for a while and then turns off. I'm going to type the directions out below because the link I have doesn't work anymore. It gives me a 404 error. So I've typed everything out that I have, and like I said, it's really, really good. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure the potatoes cook through, and pick up and check the bottom of everything. Make sure it's not burning. Mine did good. I just ended up taking off a few of the potatoes on top because they didn't get cooked. I think I made it a little too thick, but all the other potatoes were wonderful. Here's the chicken. I did some thighs and some drums, and I just grilled those. And then here are our potatoes all done, and then I'll put in our finished plates here and your ingredients at the end. I hope you give them a try. Really, really good. Those aren't keto. That was before I started the keto kick. So this is a super simple egg roll in a bowl. I've made several before, but I have to say I think this was the quickest one in history. So all you do is cook your ground sausage. I only had the links, so I just took them out of their casing and cooked that up. And then, my apologies, I forgot to turn the camera on when I was adding all the other ingredients, but you simply just add everything to the pan and cook it until the coleslaw mix is nice and soft. It was absolutely delicious, very, very tasty, and of course, low carb. So I hope you give it a try. The ingredients will be at the end, and I have typed out the recipe below. This is one I found on Facebook, so it didn't have a link to any recipe. Today we're making a hash brown casserole, and the first thing you need to do is thaw out your frozen hash browns, which I've done. I'm going to put them in the crock pot. We're going to set aside 1 cup of cheddar cheese for after we get everything in here. I'm going to put all the remaining ingredients in the crock pot. Now, I will have the list of ingredients at the end of this clip, so you can do a screenshot to get your ingredients, and then in the comment box below there'll be a link to the original recipe. We're going to get this well mixed. We'll then put the lid on it. We cook it on low. I think it was 4 to 5 hours, something like that. But as soon as it's done, you can know when your potatoes are done. Then you just put a little more cheese on top and then put the lid back on and let that melt. And it's ready to serve up. I just did mine with some veggies that were in the fridge and I think I grilled this chicken. Yeah, grilled chicken. Here are your ingredients. I hope you give it a try. It's really good. Okay, not a recipe, but what I did is I cooked up some hamburger, put peas and carrots in it, put that in the bottom. These I made potatoes in the Instant Pot. I got a lot left, so I'm going to freeze those. And then for myself, I did just a little, well, it's quite a big ramekin, it's like 4 inches. And then I made these potatoes, mashed potato, roasted garlic, or mashed cauliflowers, I'm sorry. And so 7 grams of carbs per serving on this. So I've only got half of the potatoes. If I want more, I'll just get some of the meat out of here, and I've got these potatoes to put with it. But I think this is going to be quite enough. And I'll put some other veggies on the side, not sure what yet. And I'll take a picture of our plates. These haven't gone in the oven yet. That's why the cheeses have melted. I'm waiting on the oven to heat up. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this week's meals. You may have noticed, but I'm running my Croptober series that went up last year on Sundays this year for the month of October. I have a lot of newer viewers. I thought they may enjoy that, and I know some of you returning may enjoy seeing those again. So if you've made it to the end of my video, please leave me pancake emoji, and I'll see y'all next Monday. Love you guys. Have a great week.